What's going on, guys? Welcome back to hashtag GSM4GM Season 3, Episode 82 here today in WWE 2K24 MyGM Mode. I'm Graham GSM Matthews. Hope you guys are doing well and having an awesome one as we are on the road to Payback 2006. Finn Balor battles Dragon Lee on tonight's show with CM Punk getting involved to go after Finn Balor. Rhea Ripley, after losing to Cora Jade on last week's show following interference from Roxanne Perez, who was close with Cora Jade, Rhea Ripley calls out Roxanne Perez for a match. Tiffany Stratton will take on I don't know how you pronounce her name, Fanny Fan, in their respective in-ring debuts here on SmackDown. Becky Lynch sitting ringside. MVP, we take a closer look at SmackDown's newest acquisition from the Raw roster. Solo Sikoa is officially distancing himself from the Bloodline starting tonight, and he calls out Roman to kick that off. LA Knight will take on the debuting Jimmy Uso in non-title action in an open challenge, and he takes on Jimmy as Gunther sits ringside. Maybe he gets involved, we'll see, to cost LA Knight the match. And then in the main event that we will be watching momentarily, Seth freaking Rollins versus Shawn Michaels. That should be a fucking awesome match. So yeah, let's get into it. We are in Minneapolis, Minnesota, of course. So let's go. I think we're good to go. Boom. Really looking forward to Shawn and Rollins. Hope that lives up to the hype. All right, Balor and Dragon Lee running it back for a fourth time. CM Punk getting involved this time. That's the difference. 1, 2, 3. Dragon Lee goes over with an assist from CM Punk. He says, hey, Balor, if you want to try to embarrass me by calling me out, I'm going to cost you the match against Dragon Lee. Rhea Ripley, good promo on Roxanne Perez. Who will win in their respective in-ring debuts, Tiffany or Malil Fanny Fan? Tiffany Stratton, thank fucking God, wins the match. I thought Becky might cost her the win. That would have been dumb. Thank God Tiffany wins. MVP. Popularity, 2 points. LA Knight versus Jimmy Uso. All right, Gunther getting involved. The debuting Jimmy Uso, who will battle Solo. If we could be, we're gonna have. I thought I would do Solo and Jimmy next week. We're gonna have to hold off on it because we can't. We can't do it next week, just because Solo's gonna be busy. But whatever, we'll hold off on that. 1, 2, 3. LA Knight beats Jimmy Uso. Rivalry grows between Knight and Gunther. Knight keeps rolling as Intercontinental Champion. Rivalry grows between those two. Good shit. And we will watch Seth Rollins versus Shawn Michaels in non-title action. No John Cena on the show tonight. Following his and Seth Rollins' tag team win over the Bloodline on last week's SmackDown, Shawn Michaels got into the ring and attacked John Cena. We don't know his status right now. Is Cena out of action indefinitely? Is he coming back? We don't know. We're not really sure what's going on with John Cena at the moment. So, in his absence, Rollins said, listen, you want to take out an ally of mine and John Cena, or you're going to have to take me on instead. Me and you, one-on-one, tonight. Skip this scene. Skip this scene. Here we go. Seth Rollins versus Shawn Michaels for the first time ever here on SmackDown. Shawn's got Rollins immediately up on his shoulders. Rollins gets out of it immediately as well. Lays him out with the sling blade. Going off the ropes. Rollins, knee to the face of Shawn Michaels, who has had quite the, rejuvenation of a career. Quite the career resurrection in recent months. Resurfacing on SmackDown, targeting CM Punk, beating Punk on back-to-back pay-per-views, including in a great last man standing match. Great moonsault there. Off the ropes from Rollins, a lion salt-esque maneuver. Rolling elbow there as well. Shawn Michaels beating Punk in back-to-back pay-per-view bouts, including in a great last man standing match. Rollins with the Phoenix Splash. This could be over quickly. 2, and Rollins only gets the 2 count on Michaels. And then, okay. Michaels then making an enemy out of SmackDown's one of the newest acquisitions coming out of the draft. John Cena, following WrestleMania, great pile driver there from Michaels, and a clothesline over the top rope. They had a great match at Backlash, did Michaels and Cena. Cena walked into that match weary and injured and whatnot. And he's still kind of recuperating. He's out for this week. But Michaels was still unable to put John Cena away at Backlash. And he resents that. So he attacked Cena last week. Rollins did not appreciate the fact that Michaels took out his frustration on Rollins, or rather on Cena, and Rollins stepped up to the plate here tonight to battle Shawn Michaels for the first time ever one-on-one. Rollins also having a great career resurrection, great pedigree there from Seth Rollins. Kick to the gut there. And he's thinking the curb stomp on Shawn Michaels. Can he cover him for the win? 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2 from Shawn Michaels. But Rollins at Backlash, knocking off Roman Reigns. The WWE Championship. Hey, listen, interference or not. Whoa, with a quick cover from Rollins with a crossbody at the top rope. He's got Michaels. In a 3 count, Rollins wins. Well, quick match there. Quick win for the WWE Champion, Seth Rollins. Rollins keeps rolling, beating Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship. At Backlash, beating Shawn Michaels here tonight, winning last week's tag team main event. Rollins is rolling right now. Good match between those two. So there will be no triple threat for the WWE title at the next pay-per-view. It'll just be Shawn and Cena straight up. Oh my gosh. Randy Savage and fucking Scott Steiner? What is going on? That is crazy. All right. Our ratings were not great. Our second and third match had very low ratings. I mean, Jimmy Uso being involved in a disappointing match, I can't say I'm shocked. Now, we did make $175,000, so that's a good sign. All right. St. Louis, Missouri tonight. Jimmy Uso said my contract with SmackDown will expire at the end of the week. Can't say I've been lucky. He had one fucking match. I mean, honestly, that could be it. We could just be done with Jimmy after this week, but I kind of want to bring him back and see what we can do with him. Just, I feel like the Roman Reigns Solo Sikoa thing makes perfect sense. We don't have to establish out of the gate that he's with Roman. We didn't last week. He was not involved with those guys, but he can help Roman. He can get involved in Roman's match with Solo at the next pay-per-view. I think that would make the most sense. All right, let's talk figures. I say 174 we could afford, but that would be just dumb. 70,000. I feel like that would make more sense, honestly. Let's lowball him and see what he says. Stay for another 5 weeks. Yeah, we'll sign him for 5 weeks. Oh, he said he'll take it. He said he would take the $70,000. Wow. Usually they ask for more money. Hey, listen, Jimmy Uso is not worth $101,000. I'm sorry. Sean said, Seth cheated me in that last match. I want a rematch in the next 2 weeks. Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. I mean, we could do a rematch tonight and John Cena gets involved. Right? Just thinking out loud here, I feel like that would make the most sense. Maybe it does end up being Shawn and Cena and Rollins at the pay-per-view. Sure, Shawn, no problem. So let's give it to him, and then we can have either Shawn or Cena call out the other one. I'm just looking at our notes here. It would probably end up being Cena calling out Michaels because we haven't done that yet. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll do that tonight. We'll do the rematch tonight. All right. Balor says that loser CM Punk attacked me during that last fight. I'm not going to stand for that garbage. Oh, are they going to have a match at the pay-per-view? So I could definitely give him a match with CM Punk. Absolutely. All right. So what is our show looking like for this week? What did we do last week? Oh, we said we would do the role change. So let's do that. For Solo. Where's Solo? Am I just missing Solo Sikoa? Where the fuck is Solo Sikoa? Oh, right there. I'm not looking. Clearly not looking. Let's have Roman call out Solo tonight then. There we go. Perfect. Roxanne can call out Rhea after Rhea called her out last week. We will do Shawn and Seth again with Cena getting involved, but is that the main event? I mean, probably, right? I mean, I don't know other match that would be more important than that. I was thinking about the opener, but interference from Cena. All right, or have them run that back tonight. Let's see. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? When did we last do? I mean, I guess we could do, let's see. We're having Roxanne call out. Oh, yeah, Roxanne's calling out Rhea. You know what we could do? Then we could do a tag team match then. Ah, shit. Let's do that then. Becky and Rhea versus Cora and Tiffany, because Rhea also had her issues with Cora before recently. I like that, though. I feel like that's a great tag team match to do. I was also thinking as a tag team match, CM Punk and Dragon Lee versus Finn Balor and probably Bronson Reed. All right, and then MVP, Gunther and Knight. We've already seen LA Knight and Gunther. We've already seen LA Knight and Jimmy Uso. Maybe we do Knight and Gunther for the title tonight after all. Maybe that's our main event. I'm thinking it is. Honestly. I just feel like that makes the most sense. Maybe we do have Gunther. I was going to have them run it back at the pay-per-view, but they can run it back tonight and then run it back at the pay-per-view one more time. All right, so we'll probably do that. LA Knight, Gunther. We just don't have much more to do with them, so we'll do that. And then Cena and... No, not Shawn. Oh, that's the pay-per-view match, probably. There we go. No Jimmy Uso and no MVP on the show tonight. It is what it is. Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch will take them. Oh, by the way, what is Cena's morale here? No, stamina's up to 29. It was at 17 last week, so I like that. Okay. So it's going to be on next week's show in St. Louis, Missouri. Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley taking on Tiffany Stratton and Cora Jade in tag team action. Solo Sikoa officially goes babyface. Roxanne Perez calls out Rhea Ripley for a match on next week's SmackDown. Seth Rollins takes on Shawn Michaels in a rematch at the request of Shawn Michaels. John Cena returns and takes on Shawn, or, attempts to cost him the victory, whatever. CM Punk and Dragon Lee will team up against Finn Balor and Bronson Reed. Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa will have their call out. Roman will call out Solo Sikoa. And then in the main event, which we will watch, LA Knight versus Gunther in a rematch from the pay-per-view for the Intercontinental Championship. So I feel like that's a pretty stacked show. Really looking forward to watching Knight and Gunther again. They will have another match, of course, at the pay-per-view, very likely. We will see what happens. But yeah, that's our show. And I look forward to seeing what will happen. So on that note, guys, thank you as always for checking out hashtag GSM4GM. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All that stuff is greatly appreciated. Have an awesome rest of your week/weekend. I'm Graham GSM Matthews, and I'll catch your ass down the road.